If you are okay looking indecent in the eyes of people, that means you are indecent inside.
If you want to answer Vero simply. If you want to answer Nika. No, can't join the two of them and can't they answer Veronica. That one no day now.
Judge people. If, like the moment you see them, be like, this is their bad character.
You said baggy, and the way you are describing it, that baggy must be very baggy.
Must
And
be
that
baggy.
is what triggers those guys.
Because
The
they
baggy
come
is
into
baggy.
Because they see you as a baggy. There is a Gen Z baggy.
See, the problem you guys are having is the moment you see, you've already judged this is who she is, and this have really affected a lot of you guys.
This person is on the
Or let me use that Agonwa that you mentioned. The first time you saw her, what did you say to yourself?
She's a tomboy.
That ends it.
And the Bible says, thou shalt not
Judge.
Thou shalt not
Judge.
Thou shalt not. So you guys. And at the end of the day,
Yes.
you guys will now come. I thought, stop thoughting. Hi guys, you are welcome to Gist Ministry as the Earth, and our topic for today is: does a lady's dressing portray a character? What I'm trying to say is, does the way a lady's dress tell more about her, or does the way she dresses defines her? And I have in my right hand
Chidubem.
and my left.
Vitus.
My name is Gifted. So, Savitus, over to you. So, tell me, what do you think of this topic?
I can say that a lady's dressing says a lot about who she is. Says a lot about her character. That is my point first.
Okay. So, over to you, sir. What about you, Sadubem?
Okay, I think we're on the same page.
Okay.
Yes, because there's this saying that the way you dress is the way you will be addressed. So that is where I stand. Because in any way that you want people to see you and how that you want people to see you, and dress that way. Because there's a way said in Igbo that anya na-ebu ụzọ eri before ọnụ erie, meaning that the eyes will eat first before the mouth. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for this space. And thank you too. But I just think that a woman can wear whatever she feels like wearing.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to tell that is her character. You see, something about dressing. I feel dressing is just what you feel confident about. What you know it looks good on you. You wear them. You understand? And if you can just judge like that, like for the first glance like this, you don't want, this is who she is. No, it's very wrong. I feel you should get close to her, talk to her, listen to the word of her mouth. Whatever she says is what she is.
Can I rephrase what you just said now?
Okay.
You said that you think that a woman can just wear anything she wants.
Yes.
And wear anything she wants. What else? I think that's what you said. That is only if she's the only one that is living on this earth, or if she's in her own closet.
But it doesn't make
But
you.
if she's coming out to the public, she should not just wear anything she wants. But if she prefers to wear anything she wants, maybe because there is no law, maybe civil law that is governing it, she should still understand that she is doing something that is inappropriate. And that is what makes it indecent. So indecent dressing, or yes, that's what it is. Indecent dressing says a lot about who somebody is. Number one, because indecency is not just that you carry one clothes and put on and start walking. It says a lot. It comes from the heart first. So once it is coming from the heart, it says something, everything. It summarizes who you are. And when somebody sees it, you cannot tell somebody that, you cannot just write, I am a good person upon your forehead, and then you wear something. Once somebody sees you, everybody has perception. Somebody will just read meaning about you and approach you in that manner or avoid you because of that.
And that points to what I said, that the way you dress actually is the way you be addressed. Because you can't tell somebody that is that wants to have a business deal with you, or that wants to have something meaningful with you, that okay, the way the person is seeing you, you don't look it, then you want the person to come and approach you.
See, the problem you guys are having is the moment you see, you've already judged this is who she is, and this have really affected a lot of you guys. And at the end of the day,
Yes.
you guys will now come. I thought, stop thoughting. You get, and over to you. You said, you see, even with your dressing, you can still be whatever you choose to be. You can still wear your decency and be who that bad person where you won't be. And that is the problem you guys have. You understand? You have just concluded that this person, she wore this because you're talking about is the thought, is the, my dear, it is not.
When you talk about the way you appear before people, you cannot just say you just appear the way you want, even if you're just maybe the way you feel comfortable about. What about the need of others? So if you're appearing the way you only want, it is indecent, because or maybe let's say you just appear because this is how I want to dress. I want to wear open this and open. If you can do that, maybe nobody will hold you. But you cannot appear in so many places that a place you'll be deprived access to because of the way you do what you appear. Then another aspect of it is this: some ladies may feel like I have the right to dress the way I want, and it is my character that is inside of me that to define who I am. But that's your character. You have to show it first. I'm not trying to say that those who wear go down.
No, you're already saying it. But you don't want to admit that you're saying it.
No,
He's already saying
I'm
it,
not saying that.
but not admitting that. No,
Everybody who wears
that is what you're
down are the most.
So now then you're already saying that everybody that dresses sexy is a bad person.
No, I'm not talking about dressing sexy is a bad person. Somebody can dress sexy and still look
With jalabia.
decent. And still look decent.
See, I have this.
Then another aspect of all this dressing, when you talk about dressing in large aspects, it has to do with cultural too.
Yes.
That's why I say that there is no such thing as indecency if you put it in that way. But there is something like indecency. In culture can still make you to dress in a certain way, irrespective of how bad or how good you are.
Can't you see?
That does not say that you are decent.
South Africa, the way they are dressing, it's accepted in their culture.
Of course. An Hausa person.
But you can't dress like that in Nigeria.
An Hausa woman, no matter how bad or how promiscuous
you are, you have to wear that.
Her body.
Yes, you have to
then
wear
what
that.
Is
mean that she is decent.
Now, what is the difference? That's what I'm telling you, that it is. See, is it not better?
But in large extent of it, the way you appear before people says a lot.
So I should now portray that good part of me to the world.
If you want the world to see us that good part,
so
you have to.
You guys are very funny. So I should start showing them that I'm a good girl. That they met at the end of the day, they got to know me. But like say, Jesus, our lifestyle is disgusting. Because in fact, they'll be like, I'm so disappointed. This is not what I actually thought she is. I am not ready to disappoint any bullshit. No.
I have a question to ask.
Let me finish up with him. So now you talked about culture. Okay, there's something I discovered about culture, right? Do you know, whenever I put on bomb shot, as a dancer, I wear bomb shot, right, to the stage. So whenever I wear this bomb shot, they'll be like, can you hear me?
That is dancing culture.
I'm coming. They're cultural dancing. Okay. You know, they also put on that shot. And people be like, wow, you look good. I'll be like, are you guys normal? See, now the same size, that bomb shot and that gown, that thing where they wear, now the same color. In fact, now the same tight. That one, if they even want tight inside, tie them. It's also short. But me, I can't knock jean bomb shot, and people are trying to shout to talk me down.
Because the way
is it the best way to live? So I should start putting people under assumption. I don't want to ever be in that circle. In fact, you're not going to even find me for that place. I want to be who? Come to me. That is why it is easier and it's more reasonable that before you judge anyone, you say, oh, let me get to know this person. Because a lot of people are doing a lot under the cockroaches in their cupboard. They have a lot of cockroaches in their cupboard. So now that they can't suffer. I'm just pitying you guys. I'm pitying you because
that was
now they suffer and pass.
No.
Now they suffer this.
See, now ladies they suffer and pass. Now, ladies, they suffer and pass.
Now, okay.
Ask me how.
How, please?
Yes. Some ladies may
coming to
appear in a way
Yes.
that will attract guys more frequently, and they will think that they are on top. But they don't know that those guys are just following them to chop them and do what? And throw away them.
And I've seen a man that came to actually talk about this girl. I saw this girl. I just want to have a one night stand with her. And when I'm done, I will trash her. Then, after knocking, he says he want to chop second round. Then the moment he chop second round, I think hold on for brokers.
What you hold on? What you hold on?
The girls, he discovered that
What you hold on?
a character.
Character hold on for second time.
Yes.
For
He
brokers.
wanted to take
Character when no hold on for the first
No,
time.
yes, now I'm just getting to know. It's just an intro.
The only
What
thing
you are
that can
saying
hold
is
the
one
man,
out of 1,000.
the only thing that can hold
I'm
the
not
man
trying
is
to-
pregnancy.
what we are
It's
saying
not
is
pregnancy,
one
bro.
out of
The guy
1,000.
stayed. And don't forget, when he met this girl, I'm trying to make is this an example? So when he met this girl, the girl was looking sexy, odd, indecency, as you guys called it. Then the guy was like, I want chop and go, just as you said, I want to chop and go. Then at the end of the day, he started dating this girl and discovered that this girl can be better person. You know, since things can't there upstairs, dressing now. They started liking the girl. You understand? Now he didn't date the girl. And why dating the girl? When she didn't date the girl and saw something else. That's why I'm still pointing at. You have to get to know someone before you judge. Before you don't just go, bah, she's this. No, it's not. No. It's not done. Life don't just civilize past that thing.
What I'm asking is, on what percentage? How many ladies can you find in that field and say find something valuable?
You see, I
in the
believe
person?
some girls, most girls, I don't know.
Because what the point is that the way a lady dresses says a lot about the person.
About
You don't
her.
know, you
The
don't
way
know
he
what you are
dresses,
saying.
the way she dresses,
You don't know what you are
says a
saying.
lot
You
about
don't
the
know what
person.
you- I've been to. We are in Enugu, right? We are so conversant of Kobana.
Mhm.
I used to dance at Last Drop and what's the name? Rewind. I don't know if you know Rewind. So do you know? In fact, sometimes Kubana, those ladies I used to see. Do you know the funniest part?
What?
Some of them look like pikin girl wey wan go church. The dressing. Stop judging me dressing, guy. Some
I
of
will
those
judge you
girls.
to dressing.
Listen, some of those girls look like girls who won't go church. I'm the one that say. I know that we have those that look indecent. Okay, quite alright. That one don't cast itself. Woman, they don't do pass that one. They don't listen now. Dress decent dress in the wine now. I mean, they don't wear them now. I say I've seen get them there for that line. They go their long sleeve no bad gone. Their long skirts, but not they say they stood on the road. I say who cup them be. So are you trying to say when you come there, you saw them standing, you go down just say, the Spirit of God told me this girl is the wife material. You become ego making a laugh.
See, but do you know
That's what you're trying to tell
those
me.
ladies? Do you know those ladies that you say that they are wearing long sleeve? No. Somebody that sees them, the first thing that would come to that person's mind would be like, oh, this person came with someone else.
Do you know they're
No.
in queue?
Wait, that's the first insight that will come to the person that this person came with somebody else. He or she just came out to have a fresh air or something brought her out. That's why she's standing there. But you meaning, okay, let's say you are driving through that road. Let's just assume you are driving through that route and you see them. The people you recognize that are into that business of prostitution is those that are dressing improperly. See, I have this question to ask. If they should serve you, if you come to somebody's house or in your house, you have a younger one, and the person wants to serve you water with a cup. The person is coming with the cup, and while looking at the cup is dirty, while the inside is clean. But you've not seen the inside already, but the cup itself is dirty. Will you accept the cup because the inside, the content is clean, while the body is dirty? Why I ask that question is that because we are talking about what we are seeing, our dresses, what we are seeing, before you talk of what's inside. Because if the cup is covered, you won't know that the inside, the content is clean. You have to look at the content first and see if it is acceptable. But if the person should serve you a cup that the inside, the content is dirty, while the out is clean, you first of all accept it. When you accept it and look inside, you now see that, hey, this water is not clean, please change it. But if they are bringing the cup that is dirty, you first of all say, I gotta change that cup. You see this indecency that we are talking about, decency and indecency, it has its own way, because you guys talked about getting it to your man or your woman. See, if you want to go out, there are some things, let's just be real here. There are
Okay.
some things ladies these days now wear that it looks awful. If you want to wear something, you can wear shorts and still look decent. You can wear long gown and still look indecent. You can wear trouser and still look indecent. It appears on the kind of clothes you are wearing, you are putting on at that moment. You can have somebody a lady that has a gown that has so many designs, and there's this yes, one side is open or here is open, up to that if breeze blow, everything go casala go boss, and she will not be doing like this. Or she will not be. Who are you? What are you trying to cover? Why, right from the house, you know that if breeze blow, that everything goes scatter. You see why it's like that, and you are coming out to cover. I beg, leave that thing. Make we dey see clear. Let's see that thing that you want to show us.
Never
Like,
talk
there
with you.
is
Never
no
talk
way
with
you
the
will
hungry.
convince me that a woman that prefers to show her body to people that she don't know
No,
has normal thinking or normal behavior within her. It is
Come on,
it is
like-
a sign. Like what else are you trying to say? If you dress up, you look at yourself in the mirror, you see that most of your chest are showing up, and everywhere is showing, and you know what it is. You cannot tell me that you don't know. Since you know what it is, and now
why is she wearing it at the first place?
as long as you are moving out with that aspect, with that dressing, with that outfit, you will have something in your mind. And you cannot tell me that you are normal or you have a very nice behavior, you are well cultured and everything, and then you wear something that is not good.
What your culture doesn't
Not
accept, or what
everyone.
And then you
what you
feel
don't
good
believe
about
in.
it walking
Not
around in the
everyone,
street.
not
You
everyone,
cannot just
not
come and deceive
everyone.
ourselves.
It's not
And one thing you
everyone.
should understand is this. What you should understand is this. Men may flock around such people, but when a man decides to take his life serious, he will discharge them. In this aspect, I'm not trying to tell you that everybody that dress decent are good people 100%. So we have bad people everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people who are not good people, but because of their parents, because of the way they grew up, because of the culture they belong to, they dress
Their
in a certain
environment.
way, while still their heart is corrupt. So in this aspect, see, then a man now has to, he cannot even negotiate with someone that dresses off.
Oh, yes.
So he has to negotiate with somebody that dresses normal. Then to find out whether this person is good from
or-
inside out.
I'm also trying to
So
tell you.
indecency is a very bold sign that says who somebody is. Even in a man, even in a woman.
Do you know?
especially in
Do
a
you know?
woman,
Do you
it's a
know?
bold sign that says that look at who this person is. And once you have seen it, unless the person now proves otherwise, which requires processes. And how many people are ready for that?
Do you know? Do you know from what you said now? There's something she said earlier on. She said somebody will want to chop one and chop two, and I think it's actually at that point of chopping one and chopping two that will make a guy who wants to cool down or who wants to settle to now approach that lady. Because if you see the two settings and the guy who wants to now could settle down will be like, okay, let me go for. And when he comes meeting the one that is dressing okay, like the way he wants or the way he thinks, he will not be like, this one doesn't have bad character. But maybe at that time, because at that time he's trying to get that girl, he has another one that is dressing, because we men, we are attracted by what we see. Let's be sincere here. We are attracted by what we see, and girls are attracted by what we hear. So maybe at that process, the guy is trying to cure Konji. You understand? He go see one where they ready to, and he will not approach it. Then that's when he now comes to chop one and maybe chop two. And as the process of chopping one, chopping two, he will now see that, oh, this girl, even though that she's not dressing properly, but she has a better character than. But in terms of approaching him himself, he has beared in mind, oh, see the reason I'm approaching this girl. Yes, the first girl, the girl that is dressing this, and this is the reason
what prompted the first.
Yes, his movement. This is what prompted my movement to this, and this is what prompted my move. So before somebody will approach you, you have to. Is the way the person sees you appear, your look that will make the person say, okay, see the hand I'm going to come and visit. This is the welcome hand, or this is the hand I'm going to give out to that person.
let me ask you one question. No matter how hot your man wants you to look for him, maybe he has never introduced you to his parents.
Mm.
You people have been dating. She likes the way you flirt. The day he would like to introduce you to his parents, will
You will
you
not
still look that way you prefer to look?
You see, most time I feel some when I've seen
You
life.
don't know their parents. You are
Excuse
just going
me,
to meet them
I'm
first time.
coming now. Most parents, as like me, I don't know, like me. You see, I just prefer when you come out with who you are. Don't try to impress. Because I don't want to see something else. I want you being real. I know this is something I've wore before.
But you know,
Excuse
first
you.
impression
Excuse you.
matters.
Excuse you. I know this is something I've worn before. You
Mhm.
understand? So I will be like, this is what I used to be. Then I will be eager to know more about this girl because I have watched something like this before.
Mhm.
You understand? I have watched something like this before, so I'll be like, okay. But to some parent that doesn't right from time, they've always been on longing,
Okay.
whatever. They'll find it awkward, they'll find it bad, they'll be like, what kind of picking be this
The
one?
point is that you don't know their parents. So the point I'm trying to drive here is that the way you appear, because this is our point. Does the lady's attire says
Define,
who she
define who she
is?
is.
That
So
is what
when you are, because you know that now we are meaning business, and I'm going to meet his parents. Not that you're afraid of them, but you want to appear in a way that,
That they
will
will
make them
accept you.
to have good concept of you. Then you have to be decent.
do you know that
And you cannot tell me that you will intentionally dress in that way.
In some of the cases,
After meeting them, when you now go to your man's house, you start
then the
behaving
woman will
way.
now come to your house, now see you looking all that sexy too. What thing are you doing?
What
no,
I'm
no,
trying
no.
to say.
If
Wait,
you if you
woman
if
na
you
try
look
be
if you
wetin
look
una
if you
be
look
now.
no, if
Why?
you look
What I'm
if you
trying to-
dress the way that way you want to dress. In fact, in some cases, it's the guy that would tell the girl, baby, wear
Yeah,
these
of
clothes.
course.
Baby, wear that clothes. If you wear that way that you want to wear, you see the mother of the guy will take him to the corner and say, it's now my boy.
Where do you
Not
pick
every
her?
mothers, not every mothers, my love.
Even
Not
if
every
he
mothers.
she didn't do it immediately that you people came, she might wait. When you guys have gone, she would call him on phone or send for him. He will go, who do you say this girl is? Can't you see the way she's dressing? Especially our Nigerian mothers.
He said something. He said when they get married,
Eh.
then the lady
Yes,
she'll
you're
soon
in
come
my
back.
house.
Wait, now she'll soon come back looking that way that she thought
Yeah.
the mother-in-law will be against, that will go against. Then the woman will not come visiting.
Yes.
Will not see her looking that way.
In my
You are
house.
in your house. You are
Not
your
in their house. In my house. We are not
See,
living
I just
together
feel,
now.
for me, I just feel
See,
for
You are in
me,
your
see,
house.
I don't know. In your house,
See, do you know,
think
Okay, let me
as
ask you
a man,
something.
you would want your girl to dress. You can even want her to go naked as far as the two of you are inside the house. But once she's leaving that door, haven't you seen a man that was, baby, where are you going?
Of course.
I'm going to see my friend. Her friend, though, like this, go inside and change. You understand? If you want to be a church girl, dress like a church girl. If you don't want people to see you as a church girl, dress the way you want. That is okay. If you want to answer Vero simply. If you want to answer Nika. No, you can't join the two of them and can't they answer Veronica. That one no day now. It no make sense.
What I'm pointing on is your character. Is the character in
But
whatever
your
way
dress,
you dress.
your
It is
dress,
your
your dress
character.
first defines you.
My
before your
dear, it
character.
is your. If you have to get to know the
Your
character
dress
before the
defines you
dressing.
first before your character.
You guys to know the dressing before the character before the dressing.
Do you know? You are talking about character. Eh? If you should build a character, even if you have been dressing in a certain way, if you want to build a character, nobody will tell
It
you.
starts with your dressing.
Nobody will preach you about that. You start something you used to feel comfortable with. You begin to feel uncomfortable about it.
Yes.
That's one of the ways to build character. And another thing, when you talk about indecency, it's not all about the clothes per se.
Alone.
Even some other things, ornaments we put on. That is why I say that sometimes indecency here can still be decent somewhere else.
Yes.
There are people
yes.
that do piancing out of their culture. And there are some people that does it out of the sense of indecency. So, and those people that do too much of piercing and then too much of exposure of their
About
body
their
and
body.
all that, all these things are sense of indecency. These things are indecency. And when you go to these people, as you are talking about, meet them, as if you go close to these people, you will find out that either they are damaged, either that these people has been hurt in certain ways, or these people has been brought up in a very reckless ways, or these people need help. it is when you go to that as Kuban as you said, if you go to that show line as you said, go close to them. Those people that there are people that look so horrible. Those people you can never tell me that say go close to them, you will dig out gold inside their heart. No, there are people as you said before. There are people that
one bad
there are people that
character, yes.
went there that are standing there maybe out of one frustration or the other.
Yes.
If you look at them, you will still see the decency, even though they are still standing there. So when you talk about decency, it's not all about those who are doing prostitution per se. There are people who are not doing prostitution. They are living with their parents. They are being fed well. But yet,
That's what I'm pointing out, not the prostitution.
the way
part.
they dress is the way they perceive life and the way they want people to see them. If you go to market, for instance, if you are passing in the market, for instance, the way you dress will determine how some guys who are hustling for customers will talk to you.
Will approach you.
They will just grab you because in the name of customer. But there was the way you would dress. They will talk to you in a good manner. And even if you appear in a social gathering and other places, that is the way you would dress. Even if you do something bad, people will not just attack you. They will come to you and find out what could be around this attitude. But there is a way you would dress that even if you do something bad, people will not even try to find out your reason. But when you now find out that you are not the one that caused it, they will be like, oh, okay, bye-bye. They will just dismiss you because they have weighed you and find out that this is who you are. Why? Because the way somebody dresses comes from within the person. And that is what shows who that person is.
So last week, while coming for the podcast, so I was putting on baggy trousers, very baggy, then a top. I was putting on this NC, like I wore this NC out of from my house. I wore this NC to Abakama, to Lagos Market. I wore this NC to this place. They drag my this NC.
Gifted.
Yeah.
As I said before, the way you dress, the way you said baggy, and the way you are describing it, that baggy must be very baggy. And that is what triggers those guys.
Because
because they see you as a baddie.
No, baggy.
Yes, they see you as a baddie. So in this sense, it's not all about you show your skin. It's about the way you dress.
The baggy is big. Like, no,
of course, they see you as that. As a Gen Z baggy.
Jesus! Do you know I wore a big trouser.
And you said your tie is getting one side.
A tie. I was on back, so I look like I look like Fireboy. Bam.
Of course. That's why they're dragging.
I just tied that in like fully funky. I entered road. People won't drag me tire.
Of course.
Leave the beauty. I
said you are beautiful. I said you are beautiful.
It's not just the beauty, but this person is on the. When I'm my hand, when I'm on a game. Of course.
If you see what is beautiful, go for it.
The funniest part, I was walking. We were going home. Now one beggar do me like this.
So what I'm
That's what I was telling her that
I ran.
You see what? If you see guys,
that a beggar even come to. No,
I wasn't dressing anyway. I was covered.
Indecency is something that you should understand.
Looking good is different. Indecency is different.
Like what I'm trying to say is, you shouldn't get to judge people. Like the moment you see them, be like, this is their bad character. This is their character. The character is bad. You have already concluded that this is the character of this person because of what she puts on. No, it's not done. You should at least get to know this person. You see, the word of people's mouth is very important. That is where I see the first impression. I know they see them for dressing. I don't really, just like Cora Obidi, Jen Mena, Agunwa, people that, and you know what I'm talking about now. I don't easily, let me hear you speak. Talk to me. You see what it's good for your head, now it matter. You understand? That is what I owed for people to judge your character and the way you behave towards me when you saw me, not your dress. Wait, now dress now one chop. Your this is I want chop.
Let me ask you. Let me use this artist as an instance. The first time you saw Tenny, what was your impression about her? Like, is she a lady kind of? Or let me use that Agonwa that you mentioned. The first time you saw her, what did you say to yourself?
She's a tomboy.
That ends it.
Of course.
Immediately you saw her with the way she's dressing, you've already addressed that she's a, without her even acting or saying anything. You already know that
you even knowing her
in person. You already know that she's a tomboy. That's what we are actually saying. That the way you dress is the way people.
In that aspect.
I was trying to tell me that
there's
she has bad
there's a question
character.
I asked you, and you've
In-
answered my question, and that
And
concludes
that's
whatever I have to say
and I'm
now.
now also
That
talking
the
about
way you dress,
in-
I asked you if you when you saw her the first time you saw her in the knicker and this thing, what was your first impression
a
about
tomboy.
her? You said a tomboy. That ends it. You've already known, even without her saying any a word, or without you meeting her in person, you've already concluded in your heart that this is a tomboy. The only time you know that, okay, this girl has this feminine character, or she's a feminist, is when you saw her with the other clothes, female clothes, or when you saw her that she's okay being her normal self. She's not trying to
Being a
play
normal
this
self.
thing.
I myself, I'm trying to tell you that kind of in conclusion, there's nobody, even you, even I, especially ladies, nobody dresses without having intention of why she is dressing the way she dresses. Nobody puts on anything. No woman puts on anything without having the intention of what she wants people to say about her, what she wants people to see, and how she wants people
To see her. Thank you, my
to view
brother.
her. So the way she dresses inside her room, looks at herself, and she nods herself and say, yes. Once
Yes,
she
I'm
come out,
dressing okay.
she knows. That's why sometimes even if she come out and you say something, she knows she's expecting it. So you cannot tell me that somebody will just dress up. You don't know. I'm just dressing what is comfortable to me. Everybody knows what she's doing. So once she's putting on anything, be it the leg chain or anything, or even the multiple earrings,
But do you know that some
and the
ladies,
way she puts on clothes, she knows the
what
message
she's
she's
in
trying to
for.
pass out.
Do you know some
So that's
ladies
just the point.
when they dress that way and they go out and come back and doesn't get that admiration,
yes.
admiration they were
They will feel
hoping
bad.
for, they will be very sad. They will feel bad, very, very
Don't
bad.
know you say something because that thing will be like body to. Don't call me. Don't
No,
text
no, no,
me.
no. We are not
What
talking
are you
about
trying to
you.
say?
We are
No.
talking about ladies, and it's most ladies, not even few ladies. It's like when you say guys do cheat or girls do cheat. There are some people who doesn't do that, but the majority is now more than the minority. That's what we are saying. So you are saying that is not you, but most ladies. That's
Most
what it is.
ladies.
When she wants to go out, she already has in mind, this is
What-
the kind of clothes I want to wear. This is how I want people
Kind
to
of
see
attention
me.
I want to
That's why when she wants to go to market, they have market wear. They have you see a lady, she would have like thousands of bags filled with clothes. And when you say, girl, let's go out, she will say, I don't have any clothes to wear. But you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big Ecolacs filled with clothes, and she will still say, I don't have something. What do you want to wear at the first
Because
place?
she has worn all those clothes and
Clothes.
got the admirations or
That she wants, she needed.
Then she now wants
No, if
more
I
things.
should ask you
So
now,
that is the
if
essence
I
of
should
where
ask
the
you how many
incense
bags
is
or
coming
how
out.
many clothes do you have now, you say that you have lots of bags. But when you wanted to dress this morning, you said to yourself, I don't even know what to wear. I don't even have what to wear today.
I feel it happens to anyone.
And you know that before a lady dresses to go anywhere, she must have in mind of the type of clothes she will wear and the type of attention she will receive from people.
to attract.
As I said before, that indecency originates more from the heart because it speaks of who that person is. So if the
Yes.
person is a decent girl, she will wear something that is decent and feels comfortable with it. But if she's not, she will wear something that is not
That
decent
speaks of her.
and she's very comfortable with it. If she's a decent girl, if maybe you bought a new clothes for her and she put on that clothes and she looks indecent on her, she will not feel comfortable to wear it and go
She
out.
will even
Because
find
she has
a way
that
to.
sense of decency within her. So anybody you see with any type of dress outside, she did not, that clothes did not just fall on her. She dressed up inside her room and come out. So anybody you see outside with a particular type of dress is a deliberate act, is a deliberate decision coming out from that person's mind when she was looking at herself and said, yes, I'm okay with like this. So if you are okay looking indecent in the eyes of people, that means you are indecent inside. So that you cannot come at mango tree and expect to pluck cashew.
Cashew is
So if you are
possible.
indecent, your indecency comes from you when you are putting on things, when you are doing, you maybe your parents open one ear for you. At the point you say, let me. After opening it, you look at yourself and said yes,
Okay.
I'm okay. That means you are indecent from within because she dresses up and look at herself and feel comfortable. But the point is that you said how she feels comfortable, she has to dress like that. So I'm not arguing that, but for you to feel comfortable inside indecent attire, show that you are indecent. So you cannot tell me that they can dress it and still have good character inside that person.
Inside
Like
that
who are
person.
you? Who is fooling who? So if you dress indecent, you are purely
Even if the
indecent.
even if the
And that
person
is how
have
people will do it because people know everything.
I am
That's
still
how people
saying
will
it. I am
will
still saying
address you
I
and
am not-
approach you.
even if the person have good character inside them, the person still has an atom of indecency. Because it's that atom that is at work in that person that makes the person to get that indecent clothes.
It's not
and
even
put
an
it
atom of
indecency.
indecency.
It's more than
The
an
person
atom.
is indecent.
It's
but maybe
something
the good character was imbibed in her, maybe
True
through training, but
through
she
training.
don't even need it. So it's only
Yes,
when
yes,
maybe
yes,
condition or
yes.
she now meet waiting past her.
Yes.
She begin to hold herself
Hold
and begin
herself.
to then she begin to recall or
God.
somebody
When I'm
who is
not deaf and
intentional.
dumb.
Like as you say that when somebody want to hit and run and then hit and see good. Maybe somebody who is
Kwechi,
intentional begin
hit and glue.
begin to begin to
Are you
dig
sure?
more
Don't be shocked. Don't be
and
shocked. Don't
decide
be
to
shocked.
change
Don't
her.
cry. Don't
Don't
cry.
touch me,
Don't
don't
cry.
touch me,
Don't cry.
and begin and decide to change her. So you cannot tell me that somebody I call you for a night stand. After that, maybe I like you. Maybe
But
I
it's
like.
possible.
Then
You like how the
where
thing
does
went.
that
You like
character
how
come
the
out
thing went.
inside that
You see,
hotel room?
I don't even care for my
Where
right,
does
for
it
my
come out
left.
from inside that hotel room? So it is because the man is intentional, or maybe
No,
God
no.
just want to save.
No.
to save
No.
such soul
After
and
she
to give
woke
her
up,
a
she
husband.
woke up. She dressed up and wake me up to go and dress up. It's morning. Let's go. That's where the good character came in. Yes, now. What do you expect? What do you expect from the good character?
It is right for you to get to know someone before thinking that she has a bad character or she doesn't have a good character. I feel you guys to get to check outside the box, to get to know someone enough to judge. It is not right. I don't, you guys are not wrong, neither are you wrong. You're not wrong.
And
But I
you,
am
and you
saying
too is not wrong.
Yeah, you are
I
not
am
wrong
never
also.
wrong. I am never wrong.
Okay, you are never wrong.
Yes,
Not that you are not wrong.
You are not
You are
wrong.
wrong.
Can
never
you
wrong.
guys please allow me speak?
Okay.
And I'm still saying that you guys to take your time to know she, her, whosoever you meet. You see, before judging, because you guys are judging. And the Bible says, thou shalt not
Judge.
thou shalt not,
Judge.
thou shalt not. So you guys,
So you are now bringing Bible
you
matter.
guys-
I don't want to bring
you
Bible
guys-
because if I bring Bible
you
matter,
guys,
Okay, it's closed.
we are complete
you are not bringing Bible matter that thou shalt not judge. And the same Bible
you
says.
guys, are you okay?
Okay.
You guys
You don't know
are
that
already,
one.
are already judging. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you also get to learn more from our brother who almost want to kill me and the one that also want to cut my head
What
away.
are you?
But look at me. I stand in the ground. I go nowhere. So guys, we see next time.
Time.
Bye bye.